Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and today I want to eat some fresh calabash as well as drink some boiled calabash juice. Well, the calabash is a plant originally of Central and or Southern America, Central and or tropical South America. Here I'm not exactly in America, I'm on the beautiful island of Tenerife, and actually nobody really knows where the calabash is from. People say some area between the West Indies and southern Mexico in the north and Brazil and Peru in the south. Nobody knows exactly because it was so useful. It was being dispersed and planted by humans even in pre-Columbian times. What is it useful for? Well, the most useful part is the shell. You use it to make bottles, maracas, or in colonial times to sieve the gold sand of the rivers with it. So this thing is even an important aspect of El Dorado. Well, but apart from all this, you can also use the flesh. The flesh is commonly considered toxic, but at the same time it's being used as a medicine and even as a sweetener. Well, by the way, this specific fruit, I mean, calabash is supposed to be round, but this fruit had quite an interesting history. I've tried to locate a fruit for over 2 months now in the Canary Islands and couldn't find one. Finally, I found one in the park where it hasn't been harvested. The gardeners seem to have harvested all of them. They didn't harvest this one because it was very high up in a tree, squeezed in between two branches. And basically this was broken by the tree. It was broken by the two tree branches which squeezed it and cracked it open. Well, I climbed the tree. This fruit was in over 5 meters above ground. Basically, that's what it looked. A very strange shape for a calabash. Basically like a football or a soccer ball that's gotten under a truck. Well, I got it. I brought it to the other end of the island, and here when I left it outside in my hostel, somebody threw it away. Well, I saved it from the trash. What's the next thing that happened? Well, I was processing it. The girl comes to me and says, "Oh, nice fruit, can I eat it?" I say, "No, it's poison." And she takes a handful and stuffs it in her mouth. Well, at least today, all day she's gonna be afraid what can happen to her. I didn't even Google what the effects of excessive calabash consumption can be. But folks, once again, despite this thing being considered a medicinal plant, that's where its name miracle fruit comes from, it is also considered toxic. I had to use most of the flesh for the juice because there was not much flesh in this squeezed soccer ball, but there is still a bit left. It's already a little bit oxidized, that's why it's a bit darker than originally. Okay, I'll put the phone down for just a second. Okay, I managed to get a bit of the flesh. I've already eaten it a couple times. It has a distinct chemical taste. Like, I don't know, some sort of solvent, some sort of acetone or... yeah. Tastes very toxic. Also a bit bitter, a bit sweet, a bit sour, a bit aromatic, but mostly some toxic chemical taste. Here are the small seeds. They are also used medicinally. Well, I scooped out all this flesh from both halves. I boiled it with a tiny bit of water. Well, the boiled flesh is not supposed to be eaten, but still, I'm gonna try it. Looks like some sort of very blue mushroom which has been boiled to a black stem. The chemical taste is almost gone. This reminds me of some pumpkin now. Not exactly like pumpkin, but more like pumpkin than like this chemical stuff. And now the calabash juice. If you boil it for a longer time, and especially if you mix it with sugar, you can make calabash syrup. But now let's drink the juice. That's what came out when I sieved it through the sieve. Well, it's supposed to be sweet. Let's see, or let's taste it. Not too bad. The chemical taste is almost gone. It's not very sweet, it has a mild taste. Tastes like a pretty tasteless tea made out of plums. In Bulgaria we used to dry all kinds of fruit and boil them again in winter, and that's what it tastes like, minus most of the flavor. Yeah, not too bad. Nothing special taste-wise, but it's supposed to be good for cough and stuff. Right now I don't have a cough or any similar condition, but still quite interesting. Yeah, if you add some sugar, it will become even tastier, and if you add a lot of sugar, it will become even more durable. Interesting. I think I might finish this, it's not too bad. So folks, this was fresh calabash, as well as boiled calabash juice. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful island of Tenerife. If you're interested in more fruit videos from the beautiful Canary Islands, check out my Canary Islands playlist with 600 videos and currently growing. And of course, folks, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.